Okay, so making your way to the mat, and you can come and lie down flat on your back, and you just want to be as comfortable as possible. So you can have legs long or legs bent. If you want something underneath your head, put something underneath your head. And we're just going to start with the belly breathing. You can also close your eyes if you prefer, totally up to you. So we're going to start just by breathing in through the nose and filling through the body, and then exhaling through the mouth. Good. So breathing in, you can feel that your breath moves more through the back of your nose and fills into the back of the body, then into the belly, then into the pelvis, legs, feet. And then as you exhale through the mouth, there's a sense of letting go. So we're going to do this for a minute or so. So take your time. So breathing in more through the back of the nose, back of the body, into the belly, into the pelvis, into the legs, a little pause. And then as you exhale, really letting something go. So keep with that. And what you're connecting into on the inhale is a sense of making space. It's the more energizing part of the breath pattern. Then as you exhale, something's releasing, you're moving through something, whether it's a sense of tension or an emotional holding, something that's irritating you. So breathing in, you're making space, replenishing, energizing. Exhale, you're letting something go. So the exhale, you start to feel that your bones are just dropping a little bit heavier because the muscles are stopping, they're kind of clenching in on them. So breathing in, back of the nose, back of the body, into the belly, see if the breath can reach down through the feet. And then exhale, letting go. So softening the forehead, the eyes, the face, making sure that there's a sense of space between your top and bottom teeth, so there's no clenching in the jaw. The breath can move easily in and out of the body. Good, and just settling even heavier and heavier and heavier with each exhale. Just a couple more, so breathing back of the body, down into the belly. Try and feel the skin on the belly stretching a little. So the lower you're breathing down into the lungs, the more you're going to hit that calm nervous system. And ideally the exhale is longer than the inhale. So just spending a little bit more time on the exhale. Last one, breathing in. Back of the body, really low into the belly, into the pelvis, into the legs, a little pause. And long, slow exhale like a sigh, letting something shift through all the way to the end of the exhale. Good. And then you're just going to gently come and bend the knees, put the feet flat on the floor. If you have a tendency for your knees to knock inward or out, then you can put something like a block or a ball between the knees. Okay, so we're going to go into the lateral breath pattern now, just 3. So now you're going to breathe in through the nose, back of the rib cage, belly again, and then on the exhale you're going to make an H sound. H exhale, you're going to feel how you can sink the abs down, feel the ribs flattening, the chest getting flatter, you're wrapping and you're drawing inward and upward. Keep that connection, breathe back of the ribs, more of the back shoulder blade area than your belly. As you exhale, the belly sinks a layer deeper, or you just keep it the same as it was the previous exhale, all the way to the end of the exhale. So this is more about connecting in, stamina in your abs. Last one, breathe back of the throat between the shoulders. And then as you H exhale, feel the ribs softening down. Keep them down. That's it. And then big belly breath in, letting it all go. Nice. We're going to use that same breath pattern as we move the arms. So if you can hold on to a block or a book or a record, or if you've got nothing to hold on to, just imagine your hands are pressing towards something. So you're going to take your belly breath in to prepare. And then as you exhale, H exhale, and the arms are going to move back. What you're trying to do here is move the arms without lifting the rib cage, without tucking the bum under. Keep the arms back for a lateral inhale, so back of the throat between the shoulders. Then as you H exhale, sinking, and the arms come back. Good, really nice. Lateral breath in, back of the throat. H exhale, feel the ribs softening. So as the ribs get heavier, the neck gets longer, the spine elongates. You're getting into that deep core line, which is abdominal and spinal. Hold it for a lateral inhale. And then H, exhale, bring the arms back. Good. One more time, lateral inhale. Making sure, that's it, on your exhale, the arms go back. Making sure the little fingers are spiraling in towards each other so that the arm bones keep sucking into the shoulder sockets and not pulling out. So the armpits look towards each other. Lateral inhale. And then H, exhale, bringing the arms all the way back to the beginning. Really nice. And then you just release. And then just a few hip rolls. So just taking the legs from side to side, just freeing up the lower back a little bit. That's it. And the belly can be soft here. Nice. So just releasing. And then coming back into neutral position. We're going to interlock the fingers, put the hands behind the head. First of all, the head's just going to stay on the floor. So we've got the arms spiraling into the shoulder sockets, just as when you're holding the block. Front ribs are down. Take a belly breath in to prepare. And as you H, exhale, belly sinks, and you're going to float one leg up to tabletop. Good. Holding it there, lateral inhale. On your next exhale, just lift the heel of the foot that's on the floor. Really feel the ribs sliding down, the arms connecting into the torso. Lateral inhale, and on your next exhale, deeply sink the abs, and you're going to float the second leg up to tabletop. Good, we're going to stay here for 3 long H exhale breaths. If you want more of a challenge, you take your legs further away from you. If it's too challenging on your back, bring them towards your face. So lateral inhale, longest H exhale. So sink the belly and feel the belly pulling up into the roof of the mouth, crown of the head. Keep it there for the lateral inhale. And on your next exhale, sink even deeper and draw in and up, in and up, in and up. Very nice. Lateral inhale, next exhale, curl the upper body up. Good, and we're going to do 2 breaths here. Lateral inhale. So the aim here is to try and get more of the upper spine off the floor, rather than just pulling at the neck. This part on the floor, how can more of that lift? You can feel the elbows pulling up, up, up. Good, then release everything gently back to the floor. Nice, feet on the floor. Relax your arms. And then just let your legs sway side to side again. Yeah, you can keep your arms back there to have a stretch. Very nicely done. Okay, so now we're going to take the elbows in again. That's it. We're going to press through the right foot and lift the left leg up to tabletop. Good. And then on your next exhale, you're going to stretch the right leg along the floor and flex the foot. Good. So, belly breath to prepare. And as you exhale, engage the abs and curl the upper body up and over. That's it. Good. Staying here, just in a plain curl forward. That's it. Take a lateral inhale. Now you're going to take 3 exhales to twist towards this leg. So exhale, twist up. Lateral inhale to hold. Nice. And so the pelvis, keep breathing and moving. The pelvis stays totally still, legs are still. You're trying to move your upper thoracic. Top elbow to the ceiling, back elbow to the back corner. Good. Then you gently untwist. Good. Hold it there. Strong exhale to lift the other leg up to tabletop to swap sides. Nicely done. If you want more of a challenge, the foot that's long or the leg that's long can lift away from the floor. Otherwise, keep it on the floor. Same thing. Lateral inhale. Exhale, you're going to twist. Good. Pelvis stays still, moving through the middle back. Top elbow to the ceiling, back elbow to the back corner. And think, how can I move more of my back ribs? How can I twist my spine? That's it. Good. And then gently untwisting, holding it there, lifting the other leg up to tabletop. Good. Stretch the arms long beside the body. Stretch both legs up into the air. Good. And then we're going to go into the single leg stretch. So this is a faster breath pattern. It's a bit more pumpy. So you're going to exhale, pull one leg towards you as the other leg stretches. Good. And exhale, switch. sinking the belly, almost squeezing the belly a little bit this time. So think of squeezing out all the air in the belly. Good, keep going, but now the leg coming in towards you is going to stay straight. So you're going to get more of a hamstring stretch. So we'll go there, that's it. Good. And can you bring more of the body forward rather than the leg towards the body? So if the leg stays at 90 and the body has to come towards it. So you're curving more of the spine, especially if you've got flexible hamstrings. Good. Couple more. Sink and squeeze. Sink and squeeze, and then relax all the way down. Hug the knees and just roll from side to side. Very good. And just take a moment to let your breath settle. Have a little scan in your body. What's going on? That's it. Very nice. Good, and feet on the floor, and you're just going to hip roll over to one side, all the way over, and turn it into a thoracic stretch, so this arm can come around. That's it, so lying on the side, good, and then top arm can come up and over. Good, and just take this time, because it's a stretch, to go more into that calm breathing again, so you're slow, nice and slow. Good. And of course, just reduce this range. If you feel anything pulling uncomfy in your back, or if you're overstretching in the shoulder socket, just reduce how far you go. That's it. And then staying over here, the hips are going to roll through, so you're going to come off the mat and then roll over to the other side. That's it. Good, and the arm comes up. Hips stay relatively still. Think more about reaching the arm away than trying to get it to the floor, and then calm breathing. So can you relax your jaw? That's it, just sink into it. Relax behind the breastbone if the breath is still feeling a little bit busy. And fast, release the head into the floor. Good, and then rolling back onto the back. That's it, just hug the knees in one more time. There we go. And then we're going to slowly make our way onto all fours. I'm going to go into the cat stretch. So we have hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And remember the cue to get the arms into the shoulder sockets if you're not sure about it. You bend your elbows out to the side, then spiral them in so they point towards the knees. That's it. And then you've really got the arms hugging in. Remember the arms are pulling all the way into the tail. Take a belly breath in to prepare. And then as you exhale, go into the curve. That's it. And just take a few breaths here. So what you're wanting to think about here is width through your upper back. So the shoulder blades are moving away from each other rather than up by the ears. Lower belly pulls the pubic bone forward, so you're getting length in the lower back. Keep that shape. Keep the belly lifted as you go to sit back on the heels. Good. Here's the stretch part. Then forearms come on the floor. Roll the shoulders back and lift the chest, a bit like a sphinx. Then as you travel forward, keeping your forearms down, feel like you're pulling the mat backwards, and then push up, elbows in towards each other. Good, and again, gently curving under, width through the upper back, length through the lower back. Keep the abs lifted as you go to sit back. Good, forearms on the floor, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. Now as you travel forward, you're running parallel to the floor rather than diving towards it. And then pushing up. Good, if you want a bit more of a stretch, you can move the hands forward a little bit more, or you can keep them where they are. One more, curve through the spine, let the head go. Good, keep the belly lifted. Nice. Forearms down, now run parallel to the floor, feel like you're pulling the mat backwards, but the chest is forward, then abs are in and up. Good, gently tucking the toes under and slowly pressing up into downward dog. Okay, so if we start with the heels lifted and the knees bent. So for anyone that is tight through the hamstrings or the back, this is where you stay with your downward dog. What we're looking for first of all is that you get the spine sharp and straight. Once you have that, Then you can straighten through the legs. And then if you've still got a nice straight spine and the legs are straight, then you can work to drop the heels down. Good. And then just holding it here and breathing, spiraling the arms into the shoulder sockets still. Front ribs are wrapping, lower belly's in and up, and really pulling up the quads. That's it. Or if you've got your knees bent, just keep lifting the bum up towards the ceiling. So we're going to come into plank, spiraling the arms in. Breastbone wants to look forward. That's it. Holding it there. Then you're going to twist to one side, elbow punches the ceiling. 1. That's it. Untwist. Other side. 2. Come back to plank. Lift up to downward dog. Sorry. That's it. Good. And then you come back again. So go plank and twist. Plank and twist. Plank, and then to come back to downward dog, lift through the hips. Good. One more time. Come into plank, spiral the arms in, breastbone, wrap the abs, elbow to the ceiling, punch 1. Keep the abs wrapping, legs strong, punch 2. Good. Breastbone forward, lift up through the hips. Good. Bend through the knees, and then come all the way down. You can come to child pose, feet together, knees apart, resting back. Or if you wanted to open up your shoulders and your thoracic more, you can go into puppy pose, which is tucking the toes under, stretching the arms forward, and maybe taking prayer to the back of your neck. So either one. You're going to stay here and breathe, again calmly. If you're in the puppy pose, there's no forcing. What you're trying to do is just use the breath to allow the weight through the bones to drop a little heavier. So never, ever, ever force a stretch. Use the exhale to let something go, and that's the space that you make to release deeper. You don't force into the space. Good, so nice calm breathing, relaxing the eyes, the jaw, the throat. Good, and then just releasing the arms, dragging yourself back to sitting. So you can be up on the toes. Push through the hands to lift the knees away from the floor. That's it. And then just roll up through the spine. And then just give your legs a little shake. I'm going to do a lunge sequence. Ready? Okay, we're going to step one leg forward. That's it. I'll do it from the front. So from the front, you want your knee to be aiming over your second or third toe, not the big toe. As soon as the knee collapses inwards, you've lost the support through the sides of the glutes. Okay, you're going to lift the back heel and bend the back knee. That's it. Good. And all we're going to do is bend and lift the back knee a few inches 10 times. So up a little bit, down a little bit. And although the front leg is bending too, you dictate the movement from the back one. Good, keep the breath, keep the abs in. Nice, so you keep wrapping through the rib cage. It's really easy to stick the bum out here, so keep the lower belly drawing in and up. Keep lifting through the crown of the head. Are you counting? No. No. Let's do 2 more. 7, 8, 9. That's it. Then this last one, you stay bent. Then you're going to tip the body forward on a diagonal. Wriggle the back leg back so it straightens. Really straighten the back leg. Keep the abs wrapped. Now all you're going to do is bend the front leg a little bit and then lift it a little bit. Good. So you're really pulling the thigh bone deeply into the hip socket. So bend deeply down. That's it. So you're really working through the side of the hip here. Keep aiming the front knee over the second or third toe. That's it. And the back leg still works for you. Even though the front leg is dictating, feel the back leg alive, a bit like a rudder. That's it. Good. Let's try 2 more. Bend deeper, 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 deeper. If you want more of a challenge, come up. Breathing. Bend, bend, bend. Good. Then you bend the back leg, step the back leg forward. Give your legs a little shake. And that is tough. It's definitely tough. Okay, then we have to switch to the other side. It's over very quickly though. Okay, so we've got a short stance with this first one. Both legs bend. That's it. And the tendency really here is to lean too far forward into the front leg. So just keep your weight through your back leg. A test you can do is to try and lift the front foot off. That's it. Good. Okay, we'll see if we can count 10. So you're going to go down a little bit and up a little bit. 1. Good. 2. Nice. So just keeping the lower belly in and up, front ribs in. Keep aiming the front knee open, almost like you're pressing it out into something. Good. Really nice. When you go down, think up. So you're lifting the weight of the torso. Try a couple more. Down, up, last one, down, up. Then bend the back leg, pitch the body forward, wriggle the back leg back. Good. And then deeply just bending the front leg and keep aiming the front leg open. That's it. Up a little bit, down a little bit. Keep the range small so you can really gauge if you're losing alignment in any way. Now really dig through the feet, push through the feet, alive through the back leg. The spine is basically just doing a plank. Keep wrapping through the ribs. Bend deeply, deeply, deeply. Good, try 2 more. See if you can just go a little bit lower. Down, and then you really feel, how much you're connecting into this bit. Good, then bend the back leg, step the back leg forward, and give them a shake. Nicely done. Okay, then just facing forward, you're going to bend deeply down, curve through the spine. And then as you come up, straighten and extend, almost a bit of a hyperextension. So here, flex through the spine, scoop through the belly, and then ripple the spine up, reach up, 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 and back. Good. Breathing deeply. Wherever you want to breathe, just make sure you are, reach up, get into the spine, upper back, upper back, upper back. Good, bend and reach. Good, the last one, bending and staying. Let the arms extend out, or you can go onto your hips. And then stick the butt out, stick the chest out, spine is long, and you're going to pulse as you take your arms behind you. That's it, circle them forward. Good, keep pulsing. So we're just putting weight, equal weight through both legs now, since we were just doing more one than the other before. More weight in the heels means you're going to get in your bum. That's it. 1 more, breathing in, breathing out. Good. And then come all the way up. That's it, open out. And then just let your head roll side to side. Any circling of the shoulders, any side stretching you want to do. Tune in, what do you feel like your body needs right now? Have a little wriggle. That's it. And then we're going to come onto the floor. And then you'll just finish with belly breathing. So we can leave you guys to do that, just lying on the ground, closing the eyes and just letting the body compute. It's really important that you take this time to let everything settle, so you don't just go racing off. Good. And then we're done.